Beautiful people, thank you for being a part of the Businesses of Birmingham. This is another great episode featuring all the amazing companies we have right here in the city of Birmingham. But before we get started, I want to say thank you out to our sponsors. One, Culture BHAM, also Create Live Studios, American Financial Network, as well as the Bales Restaurant and A Connected Touch. Great sponsors who are making this show successful and helping it move forward. But today's guest, I'm so excited to have, along with my host, Miss Felicia Roberts, I present to you Miss Sam South of the Birmingham Transit Authority. How you doing, sis?
I'm well. How are you?
Blessed, doing good, and happy to have you here. Now, Felicia, I know you may not know, but Miss Sam South was a part of the project that actually created what we have now as the Express as far as Transit Authority is concerned, the Birmingham Jefferson County Transit Authority. And I love the fact that she stayed on and continued, the work that you did initially into this next project. A lot of people see these beautiful buses go throughout the city, and we know that people are utilizing them to get to where they need to go. But there are so many things that have basically changed over the years, sis. And what do you all have new going on?
Sure, Isis. Transit is an important business for Birmingham, and it allows so many people to get out and to get to work. And so BJCTA has really been growing. As you mentioned, I was so excited to be a part of the Birmingham Express and to launch that bus rapid transit system. But transit overall is really growing. We have our fixed route transportation, which is the traditional MAX transit buses. We also have a paratransit system. So for those who need special assistance, we have the bus rapid transit, which is kind of a premier bus system. They have dedicated lanes. It runs more frequently during our peak and non-peak hours. You get your free Wi-Fi. You can get on there, connect your phone, and get to work. And then we also have a partnership with Birmingham On Demand, powered by VIA. So if you see the buses out, the vans, with the X's, those are a part of our program as well as we work with them. So that's kind of on-demand transportation throughout the city.
Now, these pieces were created in response to what the necessities were for people who were basically out here and using the system, correct?
It has really been created as a part of how transportation has evolved. So we kind of started with a bus transit system, and then as other systems came into play, they call, bus rapid transit kind of like a train on wheels. So, we don't have a train system here in Birmingham, but this is a bus system that is running really frequently throughout the city. So you can almost go to any of the stops, stand within 15 to 30 minutes, you'll have a bus coming your way and it can take you to your destination.
Ooh, we love that.
You've done a lot to change the face of transit in our city.
Yes.
And if you would, could you explain to some of our viewers what are the benefits of using public transit?
Sure. There are lots of benefits. I think we have what we call choice riders. So that's people that, you could get in your car and drive, but depending on where you're going, you might want to take transit. A lot of the events throughout the city, we had a big response during the World Games where a lot of people found it a lot easier to get on our buses and ride to the events versus driving.
Right.
You can see that a lot here. We're in Woodlawn. You want to come out to the W, have a nice evening, get on a Birmingham Express bus, come out, have drinks, and go back, and just enjoy yourself. And if you need on-demand ridership, you can do that as well. You can call, you literally put in your destination. If you utilize the app, tell us where you want to go, and a van will come pick you up. Now, it is shared ridership.
Okay.
So it's very affordable. It's $1.50, but there may be other people on the van with you, but they're going on the way to your destination. So you will be dropped off as you get to your destination.
Ooh.
So essentially it works like Uber.
Exactly.
I had no idea. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
And you know what? And I think, again, that is basically meeting people where they're at and giving them different choices and opportunities to actually be able, because the fun part about Birmingham that I absolutely love is the aspect that we have so many different forms. Metrolink, not so much. Back in the day, we think about Atlanta and the bigger cities having these pieces together. But I love the fact, again, that we're able to have a transit system that speaks to where we need to sit here and go. And it speaks to everybody. It's not, sometimes we think of it as a piece that is for those who may not be able to afford, but just like you said, it's just affordable and another alternative that you can get into.
It is. I'll tell you, Isis, for almost a year, I didn't drive here in Birmingham. And, between transit and I live downtown, so it's really easy. And it was a huge savings, for me. And we're finding a lot of people now, people think we work at Max. They don't think we ride the buses as well, but we do. And a lot of our employees are saying, the more I ride, the more I see I'm saving on gas. It's convenient. I can take that time to decompress when I ride home. So it's becoming something that we all enjoy.
And I have to admit, I'm really excited about getting back on the transit as well. I keep on thinking about utilizing it a lot more because I got a big truck. Okay, so we got to do this a little bit smarter, and I'm glad that we have the Birmingham Jefferson County Transit Authority to do that. Now, with that said, if folks want to get information on routes, want to get information about these different systems that they can utilize and what the pricing and everything is, how we get in contact?
Sure, all you need to do is go online. You can go to maxtransit.org and you'll find information there. You can also call our customer call center, and their number is 205-521-0101, and they can help you to plan your route based on where you're going and where you need to go. They can tell you the most efficient type of transit to take.
Ooh, I love it. And that's how we make business run around Birmingham, especially with the Birmingham Jefferson County Transit Authority. This is Sam South. This is Sam South. And we will definitely make sure we keep up with you, sis, and all the great information and services that you all provide.
Well, thank you.
With that said, y'all, is the Businesses of Birmingham, and I thank you so much for being a part of this episode. We got more coming at you, but don't forget to say thank you out to our sponsors. Again, that is Culture Birmingham, well, actually Culture Beham, Create Live Studios. We also have the American Financial Network, and also Bell's Restaurant. Thank you for the great food and spread that we have out here this evening, and a Connected Touch. Reminding you, this brother does some incredible massages, and they actually can receive a $20 off discount, but basically by booking an appointment online today. Again, at massagebook.com, and you can get more details in the comments below. Keep it locked right here, though. It's Businesses of Birmingham. Thank you for being a part of this episode. Got to love a good Birmingham business, and I love the fact that we are part of the Businesses of Birmingham. Another great episode in front of you, but before we get this thing started, I'm Isis Jones. This is my host, Felicia Roberts. We want to say thank you out to our sponsors this afternoon. I want to say thank you out to Coach Beham, as well as Create Live Studios, American Financial Network, the Dream Home Team, as well as Bell's Restaurant, and a Connected Touch. That was all our sponsors for this afternoon. We thank them for being a part of the success of Birmingham's. With that said, today's guest is one of my favorite folks from the West Side. I could sit there and give you 1,000 different names, and I know you got 1,000 of them, but we're just gonna call you Jacquie today. She is the one and only one for the Bama Health Food right there on the West Side. How you doing, sis?
I am great. Very good. I relax.
And that's one of the benefits of being a part of Bama Health Food. All the relaxation and all the great products that help you relax.
Yes.
With that said, before I get too much into your business, what exactly, for those who may not know exactly what Bama Health Food is, can you give us a breakdown?
Sure. So Bama Health Foods is really a community wellness center that supplies and works with customers one-on-one for their wellness needs. We supply and offer supplements. Everything's all natural. So supplements, herbs. We have one of the largest selection of natural herbs, and healthy for you foods. So we specialize in helping people avoid or improve chronic illness.
Oh, I love that. And if you've never been, Felicia, it is amazing. First of all, they have been kind of out of the store for like the last year or so. There were some things that had to be taken care of inside. But we had a mobile van that was excellent. I spent a lot of time over there with Jacquie on that. But the fun part about that whole situation was the fact that the products didn't stop. The service didn't stop. Even outside the parking lot, people were still showing up and people were still making sure that they got themselves serviced by this great woman and Bama Health Foods.
Yeah, my team.
So I guess the thing is now, it's kind of like, what do we basically, you know, why do you do what you do? I mean, you could be anywhere in the city with what's going on, you know, as far as Birmingham is concerned. I mean, you could be over Mountain Brook, you could be on the south side, you could be, you know, different locations. So what makes West Side the best side the best?
I know.
I'm sorry, I'm no bias.
Yeah, I know. You know, it was really put in my heart about 5 years ago when I just wandered into this health food store at the time. It was Health Foods West, and it had been anchored and been a pillar in the community for over 50 years, and it was closing. And something in my heart said it can't close. And you know, I know what that is for me. It was God saying, you're in charge and you're assigned to this assignment. And so, you know, I fell in love with the community from the get-go. Before I ever took over the store, I'd see people still funneling into the store, and the mass variety of folks, whether it's the seniors that have just entrusted for years and years and decades, or the teenagers and the 20-somethings that, you know, grew up with the grandma dragging them there, and now they're like trying to help their families. So that was so special. And, you know, I just couldn't let it stop. And so we just said we want to bring it up to a high standard of the best quality of service, and be the best small business we can be for the community. And I say the community at the time, but now for my community. I'm a West Side girl. I live on the West Side, I work on the West Side, and I play on the West Side. So.
We got another West Side girl.
Yeah.
A little further west, but it's still, you know.
West, but still.
Yeah.
Now, if we want to get in contact with you, as far as just getting more information about what you provide, have you ever been to Bama?
No, and I was going to ask, do you also provide services like yoga and stuff too, or is it?
No, we actually we will partner with practitioners, and we do have educational space that we will host classes. And so, yeah, that will be an opportunity when we relaunch with practitioners. But we're primarily a one-on-one, really integrative and supportive of natural ways to manage blood pressure and all the other stuff.
Now, with that in mind, and you just touched on it, the relaunch, really excited about that. And again, the store coming back to life. Can you kind of speak on that?
Yeah, so we will start to merchandise and remodel the store starting next week.
Good.
And so people can watch, and we'll start seeing the transformation. We'll probably start merchandising and going and serving from the inside of the store versus the bus.
Right.
And probably it'll take about 2 months before we have a grand opening party for the community, because it's the community store and everyone's excited about celebrating and having their store back. So more to come on that party that we will have. So,
well, if you want to make sure that you find out when that party's going to kick off, how do we follow you? How do we support? And basically, how we pull up?
Yeah. So you can find Bama Health Foods at 1923 Bessemer Road, Birmingham, Alabama, on the west side. And we like to say it's the health food store across from KFC. Okay. Yes, that was endearing. But we also, you can follow us on social media. We're Bama Health Foods on everything. So whether it's Facebook or Instagram or what's TikTok? Yes. Hey! So yes, you can follow us there, and we're pretty active. You can call us. We're one-on-one, even on the phone. We ship. We can get our website at bamahealthfoods.com. But our cell phone, if you want to text us or call us, is 205-540-5124. We're very personable, and we love to support your health needs, everyone's health needs. We believe everyone is worthy of good health. Everyone. And so we like to stand in the gap to make sure everyone has access to their knowledge and abilities to be well.
And they do that so well at Bama Health Foods. Jacquie, I thank you so much for being a part of the Businesses of Birmingham. Another great episode, great information. Make sure you follow up today with Jacquie and, of course, the Bama Health Foods. With that said, I'm gonna get out y'all way. And I want to say thank you out to our sponsors again. That is Culture Birmingham, Create Live Studios, American Financial Network, the Dream Home Team, also Bell's Restaurant, and I want to say thank you out to Connected Touch. Remember that you can get $20 off that special they has with the sound healing as well as massage therapy by just reaching out to a Connected Touch. Again, another great episode of the Businesses of Birmingham right here with you. Beautiful people, we have some even more beautiful businesses right here in Birmingham. And to make it official, this is the Businesses of Birmingham. I'm Isis Jones and my great hostess, Miss Alicia Roberts, are here to have some fun with you and introduce you to some great people. But before we get to that, I want to say thank you out to our sponsors, Culture Birmingham, as well as Create Live Studios. We have American Financial Network, the Dream Home Team, as well as Bell's Restaurant, and thank you out to a Connected Touch. Our great sponsors, make sure you support. But speaking of support, we got the one and only Rockin. Russ. How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to be here.
I am glad to have you here. You just don't seem to understand. But I love the fact, again, number one, that you put on this great event, putting on the Ritz, and on top of that, you just have an incredible business that services music, which is the veil of my heart. And I appreciate you for being a part of that.
Exactly. I think you and I share a passion for music, and it's been a passion of mine my whole life. So, it's fun to do things that you enjoy doing, and I enjoy trying to get people to dance and getting them to sing. That's always a lot of fun.
Now, folks don't seem to understand. It takes more than just coming in with a sweet playlist to actually get people to move in the groove. So there is an art to this. Now I know that I have some friends who have some weddings coming up because, picking music for that special day is a little difficult sometimes. And we also have different events that call for different things, but that's what a real professional DJ is supposed to help you with. Can you kind of speak on how you kind of help some of these weddings, the brides and the grooms kind of get ready for their day?
Well, we all have our favorite genres of music, right? But I always tell a couple, think about your audience. Think about when you're having that wedding reception, when you look out in the crowd, is it going to be a mix of all ages? And typically it is.
Right.
When I play a wedding reception, I like to look out in the crowd. It's what I call reading the crowd, if you will.
That's a gift.
You look out there and you say, okay, how many white-haired people are out there? And then children, today we've got hip hop music, we've got great country music, and then of course all the throwbacks from way back.
Right.
But I try to play a good mix of music. I try to read the crowd, and I tell the couple who may be forcing some genre on me, I just say, okay, let's think about who are we playing for?
Right.
Okay? That's one of my biggest things is just, you can't, if it's an artist that your audience is not going to know, or some obscure music that we just have never heard before, they're probably not going to dance to it.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
It's just what I've learned over the years.
Right.
You cannot force feed music on your crowd or on your audience, let's say.
No.
Well,
So that's-
besides roping your prospective customers back into reality,
Yeah.
what services do you offer?
Well, we have a complete sound system, and we actually have a couple of different sound systems, but we provide the ceremony music for the ceremony, and sometimes nowadays the ceremony might be in one place at a venue, and then the reception is somewhere, it might be indoors. So we often do an outdoor ceremony. We do the sound for that, and then we do the sound, music, and lights for the reception itself. I try to light up the dance floor to encourage people to dance.
Right.
As I see it, my job is to get people to dance.
Yes.
Okay. Because if I often have parents call me and they'll say, for my older child's wedding, we paid a lot of money for a DJ and nobody danced.
Right.
And nobody danced.
Right.
Okay.
We need crowd participation. participation.
You know, so I mean, it's like, I see that as my job. Let's get people to dance, but to do that, you know, don't put one hand behind my back. You know, let me play. I've done this so long, as you can see by my white hair here. I've done this so long that, you know, I've got a great collection of the fun dance songs that I know are going to get people to dance.
Now that's the other part about it. Not only is he going to be in house with your whole DJ setup, but one fun fact about Russ is that he actually does karaoke. And that's a huge thing, you know, nationally, internationally. We know karaoke is a big thing, but that is also a gift in the sense of being able to get people enthused about it. Then on top of that, having the right music.
Right, right. Well, karaoke, there's a saying that says, I don't sing because I'm happy because I sing.
I know that's right, Russ. I know that's right.
And karaoke, people love to sing, you know, but a lot of times you have to break the ice a little bit with them. And karaoke is a lot of fun. It's great for birthday parties. Sometimes we'll do a rehearsal dinner before the wedding, and we'll do a karaoke party. Birthdays especially are a lot of fun. Corporate events, corporate Christmas parties, we often do karaoke, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun because, there's another saying that says, just because I can't sing doesn't mean I won't sing.
I know that's right. You're supposed to sing and let your soul go. Either way it
Make
goes.
a joyful noise, not a beautiful noise.
Not a
but
beautiful noise,
joyful
but a joyful
I
one.
can't sing, but just because I can't, you know.
Now, Rockin' Russ, now, if in fact we want to get our family members a great bridal situation, or if we want to basically have our, our compadres at work have a good time and kind of, embarrass them a little bit, how do we get in contact with you to book you for these great events?
Great. Well, our company's called Putting on the Ritz DJ Service. You can find us, we have a strong presence on social media. So you can find us on Facebook, you can find us on Instagram. If you just put in Putting on the Ritz DJ Service, okay? And then we have a website, puttingontheritzDJservice.com.
Nice.
Pretty easy to find. Long name, but easy to find.
You know what? And it's very simple and straight to the point, and we love that in a DJ. Rockin' Russ, we thank you so much for being a part of the Businesses of Birmingham. Looking forward to hearing more about your business moving forward. But if you have a business and we haven't basically gotten in contact with you, or you haven't gotten in contact with us, by all means, make sure you look down in the comments and get the contact information so we can showcase your great company as well. But again, thank you out to our great sponsors. That's Culture BHAM, Create Live Studios. We got American Financial Network, the Dream Team Home, the Dream Home Team. Also saying thank you out to Bale's Restaurant, and also out to A Connected Touch. Make sure you get in contact with Connected Touch for $20 off a great massage or sound bath. Either way it goes, make sure that you relax with A Connected Touch. On that note, thank you for being a part of this episode of the Businesses of Birmingham. Look forward to seeing you next.